So this week we're talking about foundational elements to this series. We're talking about how can I believe in God, and maybe more importantly, what is that going to do for me? How is it we can do some amazing and sometimes unexplainable things, like heal our own bodies by the power of our thoughts? Mother's intuition, the law of attraction. Can we really tap into our subconscious mind? Can we really create our own realities? It begs the question, are we novice gods? Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I've been having a lot of fun on this series, and hopefully you have too. This week we're talking about kind of foundational elements. How can I believe in God? Maybe how can I believe in God when my faith has not been so great, when I've been frustrated, when I've been angry at God, when I'm not really sure God even exists or that I have a relationship with Him? Wherever you are on your journey, I hope this documentary series helps. What I hope it does is I hope it helps you ask some questions to yourself. And then ask those questions to God, to the universe, to others, and seek to find your answers. The amazing thing that happens is when you ask questions, a lot of times you get answers, especially if you're paying attention and looking for those answers. So today we're talking about how can I believe in God, and actually that's what we've been discussing this whole week. After you watch this video, you might want to check back on some of the other ones if you have missed them, and maybe that'll help you in different areas of your faith where you're at, and maybe my story of being really discouraged and not having a great relationship with God, how that has changed and how I was able to change that. Hopefully that helps you. So today I want to talk kind of from a different perspective. So we are going with the foundational idea that God exists, that we are His children, and that if these things are true, does that mean that we have His power, His potential within us? Now I want to ask the question, what if I'm wrong? What if I am completely dead 100% wrong? Well, what are those beliefs going to do for you or to you? And let's think about it logically. You know, I mean, if you were to believe, well, actually, before you started paying attention to this documentary series, what did you believe about yourself? You know, did you believe you had limitations? Did you believe that, you can't succeed in life because you're a woman, or because of your ethnicity, or because of your education, or your lack of being eloquent, or something like that? Did you have these limiting beliefs about yourself? Did you have a belief that didn't serve you? Okay, so now think about those beliefs and maybe what that has done to help or hinder you from your progress, and then kind of consider, what would it mean if I were to believe that God exists, that I were to believe I were His child, and that I were to believe I had His DNA within me and His capabilities? What does that mean? Wouldn't that mean that it would unlock all of your potential, all of the roadblocks that are holding you back, anything that you see that you would maybe have thought is a shortcoming? Wouldn't you also think that if you had that DNA within you, that you could do whatever you wanted? And not by, I don't mean just like free reign of anything, but I mean that you have unlimited potential within. So if you're kind of messing around with questions, which we want to do as documentary people, what if I'm completely wrong? And what if you were to believe, though, that you were a child of God and that you had unlimited potential within you, and then you were to live that way, unrestrained, unrestricted? I don't know, but even if I'm wrong, I would much rather live that way than to live a tiny life where I believed that just all the limitations that come with taking life at face value, taking life as just what you see is what you get. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. How can you believe in God? There's a lot of great things. I hope that this documentary series will help you question, it will help you open up your mind and see what some possibilities are for you. But even if I'm wrong and you were to believe wholeheartedly that you had the capabilities of God within you, I think it would serve you quite well. So how can I believe in God? Well, it's a choice. And if you decide right now that I'm going to try it out, I'm going to experiment with it, I'm going to do some things to find out if it's really true, I'm going to ask questions, and I'm going to ask them repeatedly, and I'm going to pay attention, and I'm going to write things down, and I'm going to document things. If you start to do that, you might be able to get some answers that will help you out. I hope this stirred some questions in your soul. Are you more connected to higher power than you think? Do you have divine DNA? Let's keep asking questions. Click on my face to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode.